Economist Stephen Moore joins us this morning. Stephen, great to see you. Are President Trump's goals worth that short-term pain, in your opinion?
Hey, Ashley, great to be with you. By the way, one quick note on the Postal Service.
Yeah.
Why don't we just privatize the Postal Service? My God. I mean, you know, we started this back in the Pony Express. Why does the government have to be delivering the mail in the 21st century? It makes no sense to me. By the way, it's one of the most inefficient agencies of government. The Federal Express and UPS make a profit. Why can't the Postal Service? Okay, so on this issue of the short-term pain versus long-term gain. Listen, I mean, there was a big mess that was inherited by Trump and Biden, the massive deficits and debt, the runaway illegal immigration, the inflation was not under control. So it is going to take an adjustment. And I want to remind people, it took Reagan over 12 months to correct all the errors that were made by Jimmy Carter. And once that short-term pain was over, we had the biggest boom ever. I think we're going to see a history repeating itself, Ashley, where we're going to have some short-term pain, and I think it might last another few months.
Yeah.
But then when these policies kick in, we're going to see a nice bull market rally. Here is the problem, though, and I love this president. I've worked for him. I think he's right on 95% of the issues. I want more emphasis right now, because I know the president watches your show. I want to talk about the tax cut, getting this done as quickly as possible. The date that Donald Trump signs that extension into law, I think you're going to see a boom. Too much talk about tariffs right now and not enough talk about reducing taxes and making the tax cut permanent, which, Ashley, as you know, if we don't get that done by January 1, we're going to see the biggest tax increase in American history.
Right. Very quickly, Steve, I want to get to this. France's Prime Minister says the EU tariffs on American bourbon was probably a mistake, and he wants to avoid any more damaging tariffs on France's alcohol industry. I know you don't like tariffs, so you're certainly not a fan, but are they an effective negotiating tool?
Well, they can be, and I think the response to Trump's tariffs by the Europeans, by Canada and China, of retaliating with the even higher taxes, that's not going to work. Tit-for-tat is only going to hurt those countries more. And incidentally, all of these other countries actually have higher tariffs than we do. So how can they basically say we're being unfair here when many of these countries like China and Canada, how does Canada have a 100% tariff on our dairy and agricultural products? I mean, I thought we had a free trade deal with them.
Yeah, we have to level the playing field, to the president's point.
There you go.
Steve Moore, great stuff as always, Steve. Thank you very much.